I'm going to teach you one of the most uncommon secret pasta recipe that is made with the back of a cheese grater. Yes, it's true. Welcome to the Pasta Queen and Pasta Bro show. Woo-hoo! On YouTube, just for you. Today, we are making fresh pasta without eggs. We're making different shapes. Some of my favorites, some of the most ancient shapes in Italy. Cavatelli and Gnocchetti Sardi. But I'm going to show you a little technique using the tools you have at home to make it just gorgeous.
I am so excited. Cavatelli this.
Ingredients. All we're using today is semolina flour and water. That's it. We're using lukewarm water. We are creating a little center in our little volcano of love, and we're going to start with a little bit of the water at the time, and you're gonna mix it. Now we take it and we mix it in. Guys, add your lukewarm water a little bit at the time. If you're gluten intolerant, try to find farms or small pasta factory that produce pasta and wheat with ancient grains. They still milk the flour with stones, and generally the ancient grains have a lower gluten content than the regular industrialized humongous pasta factories. And the gluten has, over the last few decades, increased in quantity in the wheat. I just find this flour, it's better and easier to digest, and it's not inflaming your gut. You see how I'm basically going counterclockwise and I'm getting each side. I'm working in the gluten to make the dough super elastic and the exact consistency and texture you need to make a perfect fresh pasta. The trick to know when it's really ready, it's when the dough is pressed and it springs back. So we're going to try it. See, it's springing back almost all the way, so it needs a little bit more. We're kneading it for 10 to 15 minutes. That's all you need. And then we're gonna let it rest. Look at him, he's ready, like a ghost. See how it bounces back? The dough is ready. Now, I'm going to pass it. A little bit of water in the linen cloth. You wrap it tightly. No air needs to go in, and you set it aside for 20 minutes. We are ready to uncover the little dough that's gonna help us make the most amazing fresh pasta. Flour your surface. Okay, she wants the pasta. Put it down. Now we're ready to start creating those little ropes. Cutting a little piece, and now we're rolling. We're gonna go down to about 1/2 inch wide rope. The first shape we're making, it's obviously cavatelli. Now, you can use a board. This board is a gnocchi board. It's got a groove and a flat surface. You can use the flat surface to make the cavatelli, and it just, see, just falls down. So cavatelli is basically a little tiny gnocchi. It's got a concave shape inside, just like a gnocchi. And cava, it means cave. So it's a little bit of a caved shaped pasta. You can do it straight on the board and just roll it like that. Just do it with your thumb and you press them and they roll off. Cavatelli, it's a shape from Molise, a region in Italy. It's super popular in the south of Italy. A lot of regional cooking uses it and shapes it in different ways. Also in Puglia, my step nonna always made them with simple fresh tomato and hard ricotta cheese. It was incredible. Now we're doing some grooved ones. See, these are like the gnocchetti sardi. See? They have a groovy side to them. It's really fun to make them, so therapeutic to roll these things off the board. If you don't have a gnocchi board, you use your surface or you use a fork. Così. So we use the fork, the press, you press on it just as you would on the board, but it's on the fork. Just to have a little bit of a texture on it, that's all. You know what? We got my absolute favorite shape. I don't know what it is, but I just get enamored. It's kind of hypnotizing when I see it. Thank you. You see the back of the grater? Everybody has a grater, right? I mean, I hope if you are like me, a cheese freak, you will have a grater in the house. Now you take the little gnocchi pillow and you got the back of the grater, and now look at this groove that comes out. You see? They're groovy little things. They're wonderful. Just like you are. The more you press, the more they come out groovy. Just like your grater. Look at these things. They're like little gnocchetti sardi, also called maloreddus. You let them dry for a few days in a cool surface. Cloth is better, it absorbs all the moisture as well. And then you can bag them, seal them, and eat them within a couple of months. So they get nice and crunchy and hard. And you can just boil them, make your favorite sauce, and you have them right there in your pantry. I mean, how great is this? But the best, my favorite, because I'm a little spunky, I identify with a spunky gnocchetto. A spunky gnocchetto!
Just like you are.
And now that you've learned how to make these amazing Southern Italian pasta shapes, make them. Make your favorite sauces with it. Let me know how it goes. Leave me a comment here on Instagram, wherever you want. Surprise your lover, surprise your ex-lover. Maybe something will happen. Ago, microfono. Mike, please. Don't forget to subscribe. Get notified. Press that little notification, because then you get notified the moment this recipe comes out. And remember, brain freeze! Anyways, we love you guys. Stay amazing, stay gorgeous. Have a great day. See you next time. Welcome to a new episode with Pasta Queen and Pasta Grow.
Pasta grow.
Okay, we already
The
started.
pasta bum.
Let the pasta grow. Welcome again to Pasta Queen.
Pasta.
But don't forget to subscribe, notified, kadaba, chibirila,
You're gorgeous.